Okay, welcome back to another Redbox Help Channel video. This one is going to be about the back end of the software known as the Redbox Desktop. You'll want to plug in a keyboard to your Redbox PC, hit Control-Alt-Enter. It'll bring this login up. All you got to do is hit the login button and it lets you in. This is the Redbox Desktop. There's a few things on here that'll kind of helpful to have and some things that you probably will never need to know. I'm going to kind of go over it a little bit based on what you'll need to know and what you don't need to know. So over here, you're going to see your kiosk ID, current date and time. Pretty cool. Start kiosk is going to put it onto the main customer menu. Turn off watchdog. You don't want to do that. Just leave watchdog on. That's one of the softwares that's running in the background. The secure browser doesn't work unless you've got your machine hooked up to the internet. Start field maintenance is going to open up the field maintenance app. If you already have the field maintenance hack on your kiosk, you'll be able to log into the front end of the kiosk. Check out my videos on that. Learn a little bit more. We've got the HAL tester. That's to test all the functions of the kiosk. We'll go into that here in another video. Turn off touchscreen. You don't want to do that. Once you do that, it's no longer going to touch. You'll need a keyboard and a mouse to turn that back on. The C drive is going to open up a command box for you to start looking at the files. Kiosk logs, any error logs are going to be in there. Kaseya config, you don't need. That was what we used to remote into the kiosk, was Kaseya. Camera folder is going to show you pictures of bad camera reads, so that can be helpful. The Redbox folder is going to open up the C drive /program files /Redbox, so it's kind of a quicker way to get to the Redbox file. There's more logs in the engine logs there, so between the kiosk logs folder and the kiosk engine logs, you're going to be able to find some errors and possibly get some help on what's going on with your machine. Reboot does exactly what it says. Network settings was used to hook up the router that we had in the machines. So if you don't have anything online, you don't need to worry about that. Date and time will let you change your date and time. Computer management takes you to all the services that are running in case you need to start one or disable one. Notepad is just that. Kill process will let you kill background software. Probably don't want to do that unless you know what you're doing. Display will let you change your display settings. So if your screen isn't taking up the full screen, you can go in there and set the right dimensions. Device manager is going to let you add and remove different hardware. Again, if you don't need to, go ahead and stay out of that. Event viewer, it's another diagnostics tool. Not really helpful. Add, remove programs. Again, unless you really know what you're doing, don't worry about going in there. You're not going to want to remove anything. Have no reason to add anything. DOS prompt is going to take you to the actual prompt on the hard drive. Control panel, just like on your laptop or desktop, it's going to get you into the control panel for Windows. Turn maintenance mode on. That'll make it so that the machine can't start randomly doing stuff while your hands are in it. Configure kiosk you don't want to use. That's to assign it the kiosk ID number. Leave it what it already is. Turn on out of order. If you hit that and then you go to start kiosk, it's going to bring up a red out of order page, which makes it so that nobody can see the customer menu. Stop HAL service. You really don't have any reason to do that. That's the software that's running all of the Redbox stuff. And again, unless you know what you're doing, stay ahead of that. And then close kiosk does just that. It completely resets the kiosk to factory defaults, which you definitely don't want to do. But if you were to hit that, it's going to come up with this little warning. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to do it? It's going to remove all that kiosk inventory. It's going to reset the kiosk ID, all that. Are you sure? No, don't do that. So that is what it looks like. as far as the back end goes, go ahead and like this video, ask any comments if you have any, and then be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be showing you what a lot of this stuff does in future videos.